keep doing this every single time. All right. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Hopefully you're all having a good one, and welcome back. All right. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. So, I think let's see. Okay, that makes sense. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Sorry for just zoning out on you guys right there. So I think today is going to be the last day of this build. I think what I'm going to do. Is we're gonna take on Uber Aberoth tomorrow. So before we go to Expedition 33, I think it's finally time for me to, do a build that kills Uber Aberoth. So, deciding what I should go for. I could probably pull off a good Erasing Strike build. I could probably pull off a pretty beefy, I could probably pull off a pretty insane in the membrane Judgment Paladin. So, we shall see. Honestly, I'm probably leaning towards Void Knight. The only reason why I'm leaning towards Void Knight is I don't want to have to respec this guy twice, right? Because I'm gonna make a build guide for this build that I'm playing right now. Wait, what? Oh, because we're at the point now with this build. I'm at the point now with this Forge Guard build, it's just min-maxing. It does the content just fine. How are you guys doing today? Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are all having a good one. Welcome on in, everybody. How you doing, brother? I'm doing all right, Ghost. Oh wow, yeah, that's a ton right there. I should go try and do some of these for some more swords. Yeah, I'm doing all right, Ghost. What about you, bro? What are you up to today? We got any Path of Exile fans in the chat? I saw that I didn't read the notes. Actually, I don't know if they released notes, but I saw the announcement. I saw that there's going to be a lot of stuff coming in, so I wanted to know what your guys' thoughts were. You ready for the weekend? Oh, patch notes are up. Yo, okay. I mean, I don't really play Path of Exile, but is there anything spicy in there? It's a huge update. Hey, that's good, though. That's good, though. I mean, it makes people go, okay, you know what? It was worth the wait. To an extent, I think. I mean, is that good or bad? Like, when you say it's a huge update, is it like, you know, Nerf City, or like, are they bringing a lot of good stuff to the game? They're labeling it an expansion. Okay. Okay, cool. Tons of new items, rebalances, that sort of thing. Okay. Hey, what's up, Bobo? Okay, they have leagues and then they have expansions. This is an expansion. Got it. Wait, there's a PoE 2 update as well? Really? PoE 1 expansion is next Friday. Yeah. They typically like to do theirs on Friday. Okay, man. Sounds like it's going to be an exciting time in PoE land. Good time for ARPG fans. Yo, Lucas, thank you for subscribing. No, I don't really play PoE. I have hopes for PoE 2, but I want him to cook some more on the game, so I haven't played it as much. I haven't really played PoE 1 a whole lot. I've been playing PoE a lot. I beat the campaign years ago. Recently went back. A lot more fun than I remember. Hey, that's cool, bro. Yeah, I haven't really played a whole lot of PoE. I have played PoE 1. It wasn't on stream. I thought the concept was cool. I liked the abilities. What I didn't like in PoE 1 was the armor. You know, if you wanted to get an armor upgrade, if you couldn't find one with the right slots, I mean, it was like you had to change up your entire build, and then you had to level up each gem, which I had no problem with. But it was the armor thing was just a no-go for me. Yeah, the armor, like that it got to a point where I needed to upgrade my armor, but I didn't have the know-how. I didn't have the know-how to change the armor, and also, I mean, it's the campaign, right? It's the campaign. Like who's like trying to min-max their armor in the campaign? All I knew is it would drastically change my build because the armor I could find. Because people tried to tell me like, well, you could have used this into this and then edited with this, and then I'm like, that's cool, but would you do that during the campaign? They're like, no, not really. I like PoE 2. They did stumble a little with the Dawn of the Hunt update, but they've been fixing it. It sounds like the next league they're doing is going to bring some nice quality of life updates. Like they're concentrating on individual skills instead of forcing those combos. Skill gems and sockets. Yeah, it's the worst part in my opinion. Yeah. Like I liked everything about Path of Exile 2. It felt like it needed some more time in the oven, at least for me. So I took a step back. And then the Dawn of the Hunt update happened, and it's just like, oh. maybe I wasn't that far off. They got a lot of grief for that. Spidey. I'm not going to say that's the understatement of the year, but I think that's a bit of an understatement. They got crucified for that update. And honestly, I'm going to admit, like, as somebody on the outside looking in, like, even I was like, oh my God, what? Hey, what's good, iFlip? How's it going, man? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're having a good one. Let's... Let's just look for elemental damage over time, and then let's also... Been hearing some buzz that we may get LE on console sooner than we think. Some system is being worked on. I don't remember the name, but it's apparently the system that will help them port it to console. That's huge for me, as I'm mostly a console player and I have a ton of friends on console waiting to play LE as they don't own PCs. One of the few of my console friends who does. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it'd be awesome if they can bring it to console and if they could enable crossplay. I think that would be huge. Bring it to console, enable crossplay. Ellie has some things that I think are arguably the best in the ARPG space, like crafting skills with passive trees, build variety, factions, super fun in game. Yeah, I think Ellie's strongest. I think Ellie's strongest feature, and I don't even think this is a question, is the build variety because of all those options that you listed. How many people here have leveled a new character, got it to end game, found some cool pieces of gear, but then you're like, but wait, I just found this really cool item, and if I made a necromancer right now, I could do this build. Stop what you're doing. Go do that. Like, I think that's the only reason why Last Epoch survived the numerous droughts it's had, is the sheer amount of builds that are possible. Because how many of us were just experiencing the exact same content? We were experiencing it through the lens of another build. Hands down, I feel like that's what saved Last Epoch. I think that's like, you know, all those systems coming together, you know, all these different varieties, like messing and tinkering and all that. Because I feel like Last Epoch would have been a dead game a long time ago if it didn't have that. I mean, it had the simplest end game for a very long time. It's still pretty simple by comparison. Obviously, it's added some more complexity. But, I mean, for the most part, it's spawn in here, jump from island to island to island, push it out, and then, you know, do a Dorito platform to push up the difficulty. Yeah, I mean, how many builds have I done this season? Excuse me. Okay, how's that possible? I have 106% melee critical strike chance. How did I not land a crit? That one was 747,000. Oh yeah, I agree. You can make your own build and still be able to play in-game, not Uber Abbey, but be able to target of 300 corruption is attainable. Yeah, it's very especially now. Yo, G Money, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. Can't wait for the console releases. I want to play with friends. I have so much fun playing ARPGs with groups of buddies. It's fun. I've generally, like, honestly, like, you know, maybe I'm a bit of a hermit here, but I've generally been like a bit of a hermit. When it comes to ARPGs, I just end up going solo. But I have had fun, particularly on Diablo with buddies. Aha! Every time I click on YouTube Shorts, what's up, guys? It slams with bike. We don't want the health. Wink, wink. Love it. Hey, G Money, glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. Yeah. Trying to make it work, bro. Trying to make it work. How's it going? Hey, what's good, Savicus? How you doing, bro? We don't want the health. Wink, wink. I feel like it works to a certain extent, and then it backfires. All right. What are you up to today, Savicus? Forge Guard. Yeah. Today's the last day of Forge Guard. I feel like the build's pretty much done. Right now, we're just, you know, trying to min-max it. I've decided tomorrow I'm gonna go for the Uber, so I gotta put together a build that I think can do it. I don't know if we'll succeed, but tomorrow's my birthday, so, you know, we got to go for it. Happy birthday, bro. Appreciate it, G Money. Appreciate it. Do you play last Epoch, G Money? Happy early birthday. I will celebrate on your behalf by watching Ballerina tomorrow. Yeah, that launches tomorrow, right? Yeah, you have fun with that. Yeah, let you in. Let you guys in, man. Need to finish leveling. Yeah, this was my first season coming from PoE and PoE 2. I enjoy the F out of the game. Something, it just got me hooked. I know, G Money. It's just got like this thing about it. Like, you can just play this game. We were discussing it earlier. Like, just all the multiple options that you can do. You know, like the fact that all your skills have skill trees, the crafting, that sort of thing. It's just, you can keep replaying the same content over and over again just through the lens of a different build. But yeah, we got a bottle of Hennessy over here for tomorrow. I went to Costco. It was on sale. So and in case I don't like it, we got, you know, good old Irish whiskey. Hey! Crafting's awesome and the slam is so cool. I like that aspect as well, G Money. Taking my oldest daughter as her birthday present. Her B-day is on Sunday. That's what I'm talking about, Deej. Need to finish leveling Divine Bolts. Gear is pretty much done. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Savicus. Hey, so G Money, you must be excited for Path of Exile 1, right? Are you going to be playing that when the update launches? I'm one of those Paladin Judgment build guys. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, G Money. I might even be playing that tomorrow when I go up against the Uber. We shall see. Sentinels have a lot of options, indeed. Well, also, I'm just a big Sentinel guy. No, I don't think I'm going to play PoE anymore. You'll watch streamers, though? Yeah. Perfectly fair. Perfectly fair. Yeah, that Vaons, bro. Holy frick, that was freaking nuts, man. What you posted in the Discord, Savicus, that was just bonkers. What the Nemesis gave you. Yeah, man. A 3 LP Vaons, bro. I am pretty sure that is the rarest item I've ever seen. Working on Tornado Shaman at the moment. My Paladin's pretty much done. I'm just min-maxing it like you. Yeah. I try to do a build a week, and this one is the closest to... This one's pretty much there. I mean, it's I mean, this is probably not the most min-maxed ring, but it has T7 strength and T5 health. Oh, well, about the damage over time. Everything about it's pretty much there. Yeah, let's do another cemetery so we can throw down some more Conquer Towers. I've never seen that in my life. Shows how much I love Arena. Dude, yeah, he had a Vaon's Chariot and put it into the Nemesis, and it gave him a 3 LP, man. That's like a 1 in 70 some odd thousand drop. Like, I'm telling you guys, rarest item I have ever seen. Somebody actually get in online. All right, you know, like if somebody was like, look what I got, I was playing offline, I'd be like, you know what, I trust you have good intentions, hopefully. I don't know if I know who they are, but anything that you present to me in offline, I just immediately go, it's kind of sus. To see it in online is even more impressive. Oh, you've never seen that item at all? Yeah. Yeah, there's some Arena exclusive items, and people are like, wait, what? There are? You've seen Penumbra? Yeah. Or Penumbra. Hey, what's Shattered Chains? I have a 3LP Shattered Chains. I've seen somebody get a 2LP. I've seen people get a 2LP Red Ring, but I don't even think a Red Ring's that rare. Nemesis is juicing it compared to last season. So you're saying the Woven Echo in particular, it's giving it a little extra juice. We run more. Yeah, I mean that is fair. We have better, you know, concrete access to it in season 2 because of the Woven Echo. You found a 3LP World Splitter, sold it for 1.7 billion gold, and just bought Shattered Worlds, and everything else went through corruption easy. You actually found a 3LP, yo, G Money. You actually found a 3LP like World Splitter. Holy moly, man! I've never seen a 3LP World Splitter. I have never seen a 3LP World Splitter. I found a 2LP this season, and I hit the slam, but I have not seen a 3LP. That's insane. I think what's even more insane is the fact you found it in Merchant's Guild. farmed for 4 days straight. Like 8 hours total or 8 hours a day, G Money? Eight hours a day? Jeez. Oh, you know what? That's fair, G Money. That's fair. Yeah. Take some time off from work. Yeah. That makes sense. I couldn't take a lot of time off from work, unfortunately, because they switched. They switched late, into the release window. They switched the season, so I was only able to take 3 days off, and I was able to take Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Thursday, Friday, I streamed I think did 2 15-hour sessions, and then Saturday I think I only did 8 hours, because then Sunday I had to get back to normal. The gloves off of Orbis? Orbis doesn't drop atrophy. Actually, what gloves does Orbis drop? Atrophy. Oh, Bert. Yeah, Rye. Yeah. That atrophy. That is right. 3 LP atrophy. You sold them for 750 mil. Hey, man. Oh, no. You got nothing to apologize for, Deej. I mean, that's really good. 3 LP atrophy is really good. It was worth. Yeah, I agree. Especially when you can get some time off. Hey, what's up, Steshy? Welcome back. Especially if you can get some time off and then you can get your build ahead. You just make it nice and smooth so you can farm. Yeah, 100% G Money. I agree. Atrophy's pretty good with Smite Fisher for the damage over time. Yeah, I'm glad to see Atrophy's getting its love. I've been using those gloves for a number of builds since cycle 1. And I felt like they always felt kind of niche, but now this season they're everybody's using them. I just hope they don't get mega nerfed. I'm I've been using these for a couple seasons now. Please don't mega nerf. I have to admit, I still have not beat Uber Aberoth yet. I've tried. You died at 2% health and Alt F4 so fast. Whoa, wait. So G Money, are you playing hardcore? Blood Mage is just too good, unfortunately. Well, yeah, if you're going crit, but Atrophy's really good. Oh, I see what you mean in general. No, okay. Oh, oops. Too much DR not to play them, in my opinion, at least in hardcore. That makes sense, iFlip. It's a lot of good DR. Oh, I got you. Since you had him down to 2% health, and it's a long fight. What, Uber Aberoth? Oh, I just, you know, I'm gonna next week. So next week, I'm gonna be starting Expedition 33. The developer sent me a code. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Sandfall Entertainment. And I figured, you know, I'll be coming back to Last Epoch after that, but I figured let's go after Uber Aberoth. I'm not saying we're going to kill him tomorrow, but let's give it a try. I have some pretty good gear. Laying around. I'll have to pick a build. It definitely seems like a Racing Strike, Void Knight, or Judgment Paladin have the easiest times. Well, not about easiest, but like they certainly have a decent... They seem to do decently well. Some builds can trivialize it. Yeah, I'm not going for, like, I'm just going for the kill. Do it with time rot. That is a possibility, trader. I might even do a couple attempts tonight to see if my my time rot hammers build has what it takes. Hey, what up, Zen? How's it going? Hope you're having a great night. I am, man. I sure am. How about you, Zen? Pretty good, thanks. Absolutely. Absolutely. I liked your posts on Twitter, bro. Bartholomew Jones. What a name for a character. Oh no. And thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Yeah. Bartholomew Jones. And you're like, yo, I'm just branching out. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm hoping to hit corruption tomorrow with him, see how the build handles it. I got you. How you doing today, trader? See, like, I probably, since I did Arrive Void Knight, I probably have the most items to pull off in a Racing Strike build if we went right now. That's also that would be the next one. I have a Time Rot hammer build. I think it would be a very easy switch to the javelin version. I think it would be a very easy switch to the javelin version. Cause I did like guys, you're not gonna believe this. The javelin today mostly bit tired. Okay, I'm glad it went well today, Trader. Hopefully you get some good rest, man. But to get back to what I was saying, in a moment I flip. Okay, I found a 2LP Black Blade of Chaos. I'm very excited about that because that's the sword that the Time Rot build uses. Because Black Blade of Chaos gives a massive amount of chance to of Time Rot on hit, right? And the Time Rot build really benefits from Time Rot chance. It increases the damage. If you increase your chance to inflict Time Rot, you increase your damage with Time Rot. It's massive. So my Time Rot hammers build uses similar gear to the Time Rot javelin build, except I'm geared towards hammers. Welcome to Ultra. You haven't played much Void Knight? All good. You just tried out some new gloves for your Fire Smite dot build. What gloves are those, Stashy? You were using Hands of Judgment? Yeah, Hands of Judgment are pretty good. If we look over here, yeah, it's pretty easy to get 3LP. Rule of Simoon. Okay, I don't even think I have one on. Yeah, I don't even have a pair of Rule of Simoon right now. Yeah, well, I mean, I know what they are, but I'm having to go to Last Epoch Tools for this. I don't even think I've ever used. Chance to cast stationary fire tornado, fire damage, fire resistance, increased armor. Chance to shred fire resistance each second with tornado. Huh. Really? And you feel like that's doing better than Hand of Judgment? Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Yo, what's up? Apologize. Hand of Judgment don't actually give anything but Fire Pin. Well, that and attunement. That if you could find one with like 15 attunement, only problem is making the new gloves legendary. Yeah, and attunement. True. So you're using Judgment, Stash, but you said your main damage is coming from... You said your main damage is coming from, whatchamacallit? From Smite and Fisher. Since you're a dot build. Are you spamming Judgment or just using it? Judgment's there, right? Because, yeah, you're right. You're obviously not getting any... I got you, Stash. Yeah, so you're not just spamming that. Because I was going to be like, wing guards? But yeah, that's not going to help you. Hey, man, if you're having fun. Using Ron Warp and Polaris. Hey, let's go. Oh, Malin's. I mean, it's pretty beefy, and it gives you a good amount of fire damage over time. Since you're using Blood of the Exile boots, right? Well, and then especially if you use Malin's, you could also use the shield. Since they give you the most movement speed, right? You could also use Flair's Pride. Oh wait, no, never mind. Don't listen to me on that. You're dual wielding. Never mind. Aberoth's command could. I mean, it could give up. It gives up to 280% increased damage over time. Like, ignore all the void stuff. Just the huge, like, 280% increased damage over time. That's massive for any dot build. Yeah, potentially. And then you slam it with damage over time. I don't think you could put elemental damage over time on. Yeah, I think you could only put elemental dot on wands. Well, he's probably using Polaris for clear eye flip. Polaris is very nice for just clearing monos. Just because of the extra smites. It's not even about damage. I'm running... Somebody not playing Streaming Dune? Yeah, imagine that. I was told I could go pick up a key, but I was just like, I mean... Like, right now... Well, the extra smites don't proc Fisher. Sure. Sure. The thing is, right now, I currently have 4 keys for games that I haven't done a stream or a video on yet. You do get spell damage for strength. True, but since you start with a base of nothing. I mean, the thing is, I mean, as a sentinel, though, you can't dual wield, like, you know, you can't dual wield a scepter and a wand. It has to be a sword in your offhand. So, I mean, I guess Polaris by default, if you want to dual wield, is one of your few choices. Well, and to be fair, iFlip, you're also coming from the perspective of somebody who, as far as I'm aware of, exclusively plays hardcore. So, yeah, I agree with you. Dune will be the new super hype people won't remember in 2 months. Also, greetings and salutations. I'd play shield and softcore to push corruption. I mean, I'm right there with you. Not gonna lie, because you can get the spell damage with a shield. Right, you can get up to 30 spell damage. You can get all res. You can get armor. You can get cast speed. I mean, there's just so many benefits with a shield. Yeah, absolutely, Stashy. Don't let us, you know, I'm gonna say it, shit all over your build, man. If you're having fun, play it. And we're not. We're just throwing out, you know, stuff. Just throwing out stuff. No toes have been stepped on. Appreciate it, man. Best way to get T7 items is just running Nemesis. Yeah, I say run Nemesis, get a double T7. Oh, that's nice. Get yourself a double T7 and then put in your Weaver's tree. Imprint it. What's considered a high amount of cast speed? I mean, on my machine gun smite build, I was running. On my machine gun smite build, I believe I was running over 100% cast speed. Well, and then the nutty. Well, here's the thing. All right, here's the thing. I was running Polaris, so with Polaris, I would take Blade Master 30% cast speed immediately. Boom, because I was running a sword. Right. I'm running a shield, so I immediately get 24% cast speed. Boom, ship it. And then I would run Twisted Heart. All right, I'd be running Twister Heart, boom, ship it. Yeah, that sort of thing. It's just all these different things. And then on gloves, I was running T7 cast speed. And then I would run Immolator's Ablation, ship it. Yeah, right now it looks like I could probably pull off the Erasing Strike build the best. The one thing I don't have is Cleanse on Shattered Chains. That does suck. So either the Erasing Strike build or the Javelin build, the Time Rod build. So yeah, I think we'll probably focus in on Void Knight. All right, cool. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Yeah, the Soulfire Bastion rings, they're extremely good. You get a lot of good cast speed out of them. And all that extra fire damage. Let's throw in one-handed sword. Let's go for the two-handed. Do I have two-handed sword stuff? Two-handed sword. There we go. There we go. Yeah, hopefully you'll get them early, bro. Okay, let's go back to Farmville. Honestly, if you guys haven't tried it, I mean, iFlip, I don't know if this applies to you because I feel like this applies to you all the time. But, yo, like, if you guys are looking for something else to do in Last Epoch, try out Solo Character Found, man. It was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. That's what I was doing near the end of last cycle, was just all my, you know, every week I was doing a build was just the same, a build I've done before, but in Solo Character Found. All right, man. Gotta go. See you next time. Yo, G Money, thank you so much for being here. I'll be live again tomorrow. Only 20 minutes and Divine Bolts can chip them down. You're considering trying out Dune Awakening? I got you, Deej. Catch you later, Deej. I know it, but I don't think I will go for it with this build. And EHG haven't announced Season 3 yet. I promise I'll not to touch Uber before that. I knew I was going to defeat Uber Aberoth once. At least once. Not like I will do it once and then never again. I figured, why not before I, start playing some other games real quick, I doubt they're going to announce Season 3 of Last Epoch and then be like, oh, and it comes out tomorrow. Yay. I'd be like, wait, what? No. Usually go meta. Yeah, same. I'll go play like a meta build. This is a little off-brand for me, but I'm going to give it a shot. Uber took me 100-ish tries, even with a racing strike, but I like to get that thing out the way first before doing something else. I like how we're kind of on the opposite spectrum. Well, I don't know about opposite, but you're like, get it done as soon as possible. I'm like, oh, look, there's a week left in the season. Oh, okay. I guess I'll go kill Uber Avaroth, you know. Twist my arm. Hey, what up, Wyron? If I cannot beat Uber Aberoth with a Time Rot Void Knight, am I just bad at the game? No. No, what? I haven't beaten Uber Aberoth yet. I can't say I've put a lot of effort into it, but I haven't beaten Uber Aberoth yet. I'm gonna try tomorrow. I think I'm gonna practice in persistence. Yeah. So what's this build? Hey, what up, Shade? This build, Master Yi build, is essentially, it's a build I've done since Cycle 1. So it's been, 3 seasons now. I'm putting a Forge Guard spin on it, using the shield. But essentially, you take the Eternal Eclipse. Every 2 seconds, your next melee fire does a huge amount of melee void. And the reverse is true. Your next melee void does a huge amount of melee fire. Well, Void Cleave has a node right here with Rift Flame that splits the damage of Void Cleave in half. It scales with both fire and void at 50% scaling each. So you get the full benefit. Well, I can't say full benefit, but since the Eternal Eclipse likes to do this yin and yang style of damage, you get to benefit from both, right? You get to benefit from the increased void and increased fire damage, as well as the every 2 seconds you do whatever. So I make it a guaranteed crit essentially with melee critical strike chance, and we just hammer it away. We take a whole bunch of more modifiers. This is 80% more modifiers for Void Cleave. This is a 12% global more modifier. This is a 60% more modifier. And then, within Void Cleave itself, you can have up to 120% more damage, 200% critical strike multiplier, 40% more damage, 50% more damage. Like, you can get a lot of more damage, and it's all about building up all these more modifiers and then hitting them with a Void Cleave. I can demonstrate it for you. All right, so we're attacking. So is this like a fun build? It's up to you. It is up to you. That's a 5 million crit. It's a 5.7 million crit. Personally, I think it's cool. It was really fun last season. It was really fun last season, just seeing the huge, amount of damage you can pull off. You could certainly do more damage if you're not using a shield. Because Forge Guard takes that penalty. They take a 20% damage penalty while using a shield. 6.2 million. 6.58 million. Now, this is dummy damage, right? That's a 7 million crit. 7.7 million crit. $7.3 million. 6. I mean, I think you get the idea. The idea is you just build up a big hit. Is it fun? It's cool. It's not the fastest. It is pretty tanky with the shield. I like it. I do think it got a little power crept, though. I'm not going to lie. Because last season, we had access to volatile reversal. So now we don't. The damage, I will admit, is roughly around the same. A little bit lower because I'm using the shield. Way more tankier, right? But the thing is, it's still around the same damage as it was last season when we had volatile reversal, and they buffed the health of everything this season, right? So it's doing like 600 corruption. Okay. but you feel it when you go into these woven echoes where they give you 36% increased health and damage, you know? It takes a little bit longer to chunk through them. Is it still fun? I like it. It's unique. Is it the best build in the game? No. Is it an Uber Aberoth killer? Definitely not. There you go. What's the most broken build that I've made this season? I don't really think I've made any broken builds, though. But the Time Rod build was pretty strong, yeah. The Electrified Javelin build did an obscene amount of damage. The problem is it didn't have the survivability. But that was just like, holy, that's a lot of damage. The most balanced build I've done this season, I feel like, is the Bleed Hammers. Bleed Hammers felt very fun and balanced. Machine Gun Smite, we pushed to 1,000 corruption. That felt pretty good too. It didn't feel broken, but it felt pretty good. Bummed that the Shattered Relic thing is gated behind it. True. I mean, if every build could kill Uber Aberoth, then it would kind of just, you know, diminish the fight. I mean, your short videos like crazy luck, bro. Like, no joke. Hey, look, Bastion of Honor. Those gloves would be crazy for that build. Yeah. Cool. Wish me luck on this Bastion of Honor. Let's go. Want it for Bike's Rive build? That Rive build felt very strong as well. Well, hold up. Make this a tier 7. Make this a tier 7. Reduce bit damage taken on block. I mean, make good. Hello, how's it going tonight? What up, Afrojack? Tier 4. Just leveling your first character this season, bet on other games. Yeah, I feel you. Well, welcome to Last Epoch. You've been here before, right, Afro? I'm not in Twitch. But your name looks familiar. Oh, no. This is your first time in the chat. Okay, what's good, man? You're new to the stream? Yeah. The Rive build is what got me into Bike Sentinel Supremacy. Hey man, you want to be a samurai? Here, buy this skin and then use this loadout. Boom, there you go. Fangirled out for the new season, can't lie. Yeah, I don't blame you, Afrojack. Do you build a Racing Strike Void Knight? I generally do a Void Cleaver Racing Strike build every season. This season it felt kind of pointless because it was like, well, even if I do Void Cleaver Racing Strike, it's just going to turn into a Racing Strike. So I haven't done it this season. I might throw one together tomorrow. I'm going to be taking on the Uber Aberoth. Oh no, I don't have any Black Blades of Chaos with LP. Oh shoot. Except for my 2 LP, which I'm not sure what I want to do with yet, so I haven't slammed anything. I just need a 1 LP. Oh, come on. You haven't defeated him yet. You've done Judgment Paladin, not a full build. It's okay, but it doesn't have the damage. Yeah, Judgment Paladin didn't really look like it had the damage. It just looked like it had the tenacity to just sit there and, you know, take on Uberoth. Okay, yeah, let's run a Conquer Tower and then try and slam some of these Black Blades of Chaos in there. Hopefully we can get some LP. What has the highest? Yeah, here we go. Wish me luck. Give me at least one LP. Yes! 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 Victorious! Okay, yo, how far into the campaign are you, Afrojack? Do you want to go to monoliths right now? You said you're level 32. Do you want to go to monoliths right now? You're working on Act 5. Here's what you need to do. Go to the end of time and walk over there. I'll do it with you. You probably don't have all your idle slots. You probably don't have all your passive points. But if you want to go to monoliths right now, you walk over here. The moment you get to end of time, you can access monoliths. You load in, you look around, you go, cool. Walk right on over. Boom, you're in the monoliths of fate. Nobody else is needed. You can do it right now. That's why you're trying to build Serpent Venom Druid. Ooh. Oh. That does sound pretty nice. Enticing shade. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube. Appreciate it. Wait. What's recommended level? Around level 47. Did I really just leave that Woven Echo? I did. Jeez. I gotta stop doing that, man. I normally around level 45 for me, Afrojack, but you could start at level 35. Depends on your build. I can't believe I did that. Yo, Rotor, thank you for following. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. Okay, at least I hit 191. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, yeah, let's go hit this slam, and then we can pop on over to Void Knight and try out a few things. Okay, being this is a leveling character, I may wait because this is my season's first character. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, definitely would agree with your decision there. At least get all your passive points and idle slots, and then go over there, which is around level 45. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go grab a drink. Oops. Okay. Anything I... Okay, let's create a snapshot of this character. Oh. Oh, oops. Okay. Looks good. All right. And let's just put all the idols in there. Have a good night. Gonna hop to music. Yo, catch you later, Afrojack. You take care, man. Appreciate the lurk, Air Dragon. Appreciate the lurk, Afrojack. Oh, it's right there. What would I have? Okay. Oh, found it. Everything except the physical. Physical was at 79. Oh, because I had one physical. Okay. One little guy. Okay, but beyond that, pretty much set up, good to go. All right, cool. If you're just tuning in and you read the title, what are we cooking now? I'm going back to the Time Rot Hammers build. I'm gonna make some adjustments. I'm gonna do a couple runs on Uber Aberoth, see how viable it is. Yeah, one mana cost is fine. Point. There we go. And see what we're rocking. Wish there was a decent leveling build for Void Knight. I always enjoyed Rive Void Knight using Void Cleave and Erasing Strike. Damage per extra projectile, 10%. 4 extra projectiles, doubled. 8 extra projectiles. Yo, let's go Warpath, cleave, spin to cleave. Alright, let's try this out. Let's see, is this build the truth? It's doing a lot of damage. Did I put it in this timeline? Okay. Uber Aberoth. Oh, frick. Yeah, then I touched that. Yeah, this is my only source of armor mitigation. Now, what we could try... We could try this with the hammer build. I guess there's no reason to take that off. You get Dark Strides and Dreamthorn with melee void damage. It's around 80% movement speed at level 19. True Savicus, but that's his first character. I mean, you might just be throwing that out there for the heck of it, which is fine. Bro. Yeah, you play it well to a certain point and then that happens. Okay. That's very strong. Black Blade of Chaos is very strong. I guess one thing I wasn't doing in that fight was using Void Cleave. We were never really in melee, but this could have helped me stay alive. Also applying Time Rot stacks. Honestly, applying Time Rot stacks doesn't feel like it's that bad. Here, let's just try this out. Oh, this is a returning player after a while. The new player curve is extremely jacked. Really? There's no UI to help understand anything? Really? I mean, I'm not going to discount what you're saying simply because I've played the game extensively. I could take some of that stuff for granted. You, being a player who's played before, so you're kind of familiar with the systems, but it's been a while, recognize maybe some failings. So I'll have to take your word for it because I don't know what you're talking about, essentially. Of course, I make a statement that may get a response and I get ads. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube. Appreciate it, Alfred Jack. You take care, man. Ah. Oh. Oh, I left too soon. Dude, that ward just lasts forever. I think there's something here. We could also try it with this setup. Okay, yeah, this certainly seems to be the most damage, but we're gonna have to we're gonna have to have like some forms of damage reduction here. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's smart. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this might be a possibility. What do I think about void damage taken as physical? I think it's fine. It's really nice if you can get 100% of it. Okay, well, it's simple. We just need to get 2 red rings with LP and slam them with T7 dexterity. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Right? Yeah. Agreed. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Thank you so much, Sir Savicus. Are you kidding me? Crit. Yeah, if you're just tuning in right now, I've switched off a Forge Guard. I feel like the build is done. I'm going to be gearing up to take on Uber Aberoth tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but so far the few attempts that I've done tonight seem promising. And I'm thinking about using this Void Knight. I got 2 different options. I think it's either going to be... I'm going to attempt an Erasing Strike or this Time Rot hammer build. Maybe not this exact Time Rot Hammer build, but maybe like a Time Rot build using Javelin and Black Blade. We could also switch over to Paladin. Try out like some Judgment. All right. Hey. This is our shot right here, chat. Red ring. We need just 2 1LPs, all right? This is very doable, right? What? You gotta be kidding. Whatever, man. I gotta get out of 1,000 corruption here. Dude, like no shot. Just like, boom. Dead. It didn't get LP, so let's hope it got dexterity. Fire resistance. Oh my gosh. Hey, what up, Ice Hockey? How you doing, man? You doing good? Glad to hear it. Huh? How's the grind? Grind's going all right. The Forge Guard is pretty much done, so I just switched off of them. I decided for tomorrow, since it's my birthday, I'm going to attempt Uber Aberoth. So I was trying to see what build did I want to try and like focus in on. I don't know if I'm going to get it tomorrow, but I'm going to attempt it. I think the three front runners are Time Rot, Erasing Strike, and Javelin. Not Javelin. Judgment. There we go. Judgment. I could probably pull off a mean Judgment. It certainly looks like Judgment's got a lot of the tankiness, you know? You can cleanse the ailments, that sort of thing. I could probably set this up. Your bet's on Time Rot? Yeah, this right now is a Time Rot hammer build. So one last attempt for good measure. Happy birthday. Thank you. I think in this current setup, this is not good. So let me clarify. The build is good. I don't know if it's good for Uber Aberoth. That was a mistake. No. Time Rock can only stack up to 12 times. As you can tell, I throw out like 3 hammers and boom. It's already hit max stacks. Oh, what? Oh, I got hit by the saw. 12 stacks. Yeah, Time Rod only stacks up to 12 times. Time Rod only stacks up to 12 times. It's not like Bleed where we can stack like two I'm not going to say to infinity, but like, you know, a lot. I think this build has potential. The Javelin set, when mixed in with Javelin, this was very nice. I think dropping Smite in favor of Javelin is the way to go. I would have to drop Lunge, though. And then I would have to find something else. So I'm going to have to spend some time tinkering with it. Absolutely. If you're over here on Twitch, we're going to go ahead and raid somebody, close out the day. Let's send you over towards Chuckles. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. Appreciate it. I'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm going to be attempting Uber Aberoth. I'm leaning towards Time Rod Void Knight or possibly a Racing Strike Void Knight. Maybe even Judgment Paladin. We'll have to try it out. We'll see. And we'll go from there. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace out. All right, and YouTube, man, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah. With the Bleed, yeah. Well, Bleed works differently from Time Rot. Getting up to 999 stacks is not an issue. The way the damage works is just, it's different. But with that being said, ice hockey, I'm gonna get out of here. Got to go to work tomorrow. So anyway, you guys take care, and hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace out.